Dear shareholders, dear investors, my name is Olli Pohjanvirta. I'm the CEO of Nurminen Logistics, a Finnish-based listed company. Nurminen Logistics has been established almost 140 years ago, which means that we have a long history in logistics, and we are a trusted, knowledgeable, and known partner. Our business core is today related to railway transport, so railway is our core, and that means naturally that we are a very sustainable logistical company, as railway has the lowest emissions by the all means of different logistical possibilities. We are the biggest private railway operator in Finland, having 12 locomotives in Finland, carrying around 4 million tons of cargo annually in Finland. And outside Finland, we have a wide range of different networks and trains in Scandinavia, from Asia to Finland, and Trans-Caspian route, which we are working together with our partners. So in Finland, we are having our own fleet. Outside Finland, we are using our partner network fleet, organizing the transport for our clients. Nordic is, of course, our home base, Finland, where we have terminals in the biggest ports in Helsinki and Kotka, all our multimodal functions and services. In Sweden, we are really growing now, and during our direct trains from China to Helsinki, the Swedish client base was one of the biggest for us. So in Nordics, we are serving wide range of our clients. Last year was a record year for our profits, so we made an EBIT of 21.5 million euros, which is 16.7% from a turnover of 128 million, which is one of the highest in among Finnish listed companies and among the industry. We are located today in Finland, head office, but also terminal functions in the biggest ports, railway operations, and etc. In Sweden, we have just opened in Gothenburg our office for serving our railway clients. China, we have a railway service offices in Shanghai and Chongqing. Austria, railway service office for our Central Asian markets. Latvia and Lithuania, we are also working with railways, and in Lithuania, we are also a shipping agent. We are a result-driving developer of international rail logistics, and inside the company, we are doing in a mode the business like in professional sports. So business is like professional sports. In the end, only the result is what counts. And that means that we are looking for new markets geographically and bringing for us organic growth and profitability, but also we are looking actively through acquisitions to go forward in the market. And last year, we acquired the railway locomotive operations in Finland, and now actively looking around this sector, even railway services in the Scandinavian market. We have quite large customer base with diversity, so different industries, plus trade, which makes stability in the business more. As we all know that sometimes some industry sectors is doing well, some other one little bit not so well, so we can balance our profits and doing by having different kind of customer base, and that's very important also geographically. We have leading industrial profitability among the logistics sector, and we have a strong competitive position, which is important for us. Whatever sector and business we are choosing, we have to know and understand that we are competitive in that sector. So we are not just seeking for growth, we are at the same seeking for profitability, which means that we are always looking also the shareholder value increase and that the business is sustainable for long term. So altogether this means that we have an efficient use and return of investment. Here are key figures for last year and the first quarter of this year. You can see here that the profitability in 23 was on a high level, as I already said, 21.5 and 16.8%, which is a good result in this sector, and all over in if we look the last year, which was in many ways quite challenging also. This year has started also quite well with the increasing sales and keeping the profitability level in a good level, and shows that we are actively working with our clients, our return of money, that our cash flow from operational activities has been strong. If we little bit dive deeper to our figures, which is important for investors, we can see the profitability, which is in a good level, but especially the interest-bearing debt, if we look for rolling 12 months compared to EBITDA, we have come down from 4 years, now only having it 0.78. And at the same time, we have been heavily investing. Last year, we invested almost 30 million euros, and still our interest-bearing debts are coming down. So it means that we can really deploy the capital well. The same with gearing, naturally. It's coming down, and now it's under our targets, which means that we have space for doing, again, interesting things to seek the growth. And if we look at the return on equity, it's also on a high level. Last year, 67%, which was one of the highest in the among Finnish listed companies. So this means that we are in a good path. Those who has not so much followed us, 2022, why the figures went a little bit down was due to the Russian-Ukrainian war, as we had to stop temporarily our trains from China to Europe, and we had one-off cost also quite hugely to go down with these businesses. But again, we are on a good track, which shows that we have really the know-how, the will to do new things and find solutions for our clients, having the core in the railway service sector. The growth drivers, this is why we are every morning waking up, as we see so much potential for us in the market. So we are having nowadays good basic client base with food security, green transition, fertilizers and certain metals, which we are carrying a lot. They are really needed for all of us to guarantee the food security and having real possibilities to go towards green transition. We are also more and more targeting now for the client groups. For those, the CO2 emissions and ESG issues are important. For example, high volume consumer goods, where they have the possibility to concentrate and little bit pay for these kind of services, where they can achieve the real reductions of CO2 emissions. And here the rail is the core, as rail has the lowest emissions among transport means. And here our know-how and innovative approach to the services to help our customers to come down with the CO2s helps, as railway has the lowest emissions, and we can combine very well the door-to-door service. So it's not only from the railway station to the railway station, as these new type of customers don't need that kind of services only. They need door to door. And as such, the rail transport is growing among these clients. And of course, we are not forgetting the Europe-Asia connections through Transcaspia, but also as today the trains are running between China and Germany or Poland, Germany, daily 5 to 10 trains. So we are also using these services, and we are ready to open the direct train route from China to Finland to other places in Scandinavia, all the way to east coast of America, North America, which is the fastest route, lowest emissions, and very secure. And in addition, we still believe that the economical growth is coming again closer to us, which means higher volumes for logistics. And as says, we are seeking growth, but with the profitability. And now we are active in these market areas. Finland, naturally, in Sweden, where I will say a little bit more later, we are really ramping up and utilizing the Swedish possibilities, not only for Swedish exporters and importers, but also the Finnish importers and exporters through Sweden to the global markets. Central Europe, we are looking much more for north-south, south-north transportations, and also to the Central Asia, which means Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, which is not Central Asia, it's Caucasus, but anyway, this market area is very known for us. And in China, we are really having the know-how and the capability to grow again fast when the time is right. Here in Sweden, which we launched March, April, disclosed that we will start in springtime, summertime, our own new routes, which means the new routes means that we will have our own container or trailer trains from Göteborg to Umeå to Haparanda and vice versa. Now we have got within 2 months the first clients, so the trains starts moving in June between Haparanda and Göteborg, and these clients are related to Finland and Sweden. And we really look and we are convinced the potential what these service routes will bring, especially also to Northern Finnish companies. If we look north from Vaasa, you can go to Umeå or through Haparanda down to Göteborg with 2-3 days with the lowest emissions, very competitive pricing, and from Göteborg you can go anywhere by ocean directly, as the other route is coming probably down by the truck to Helsinki or some other ports, and going here again through Baltic Sea with a coaster to some port in Hamburg, Bremen, Antwerp or Rotterdam, and again reload and going further. Then we are speaking about the overseas business. So this Göteborg gives a real benefit for the Finnish exporters and importers. But the same for Nordics companies in northern Sweden. And also we can go then down from Sweden by the train anywhere in Central Europe, Italy, South Italy, Spain, and this is in our roadmap as a new product, and we can see that it has really got a big interest. And with our solution of combining multimodal services, our know-how, our understanding of making the client's life easier. So this is really our focus on this year for our sales and bringing this up. So we are really committed to deliver, which we have shown in the figures. Even during the very volatile, even difficult times, we are not sitting in our backs and thinking what to do or waiting that the times are coming back. Nothing comes back. We have to look the new possibilities to find the solutions for the clients and to think ourselves that we make profits. And here we see that the railways is the way for the profitability in the future. Our footprint in the market, locations, the markets we are existing, and the potential between China and Europe is so huge that we really are on the fast track for the growth and increasing profits. Thank you.